Yeah, okay, fuckers and fuckettes. Now, I've seen a lot of kids over the years try and do these brakes on these old Hondas. And this is a 69 CB350. It's definitely a 69. It's got the feelers instead of the tappets too. I was about to adjust the valves and I said, oh fuck, I ain't dealing with this today. But when you do this, you're going to have to get this cable to go through that slot. First thing you do, come up here, go on ahead and disconnect your upper cable. Don't worry about it. You're going to have to adjust it when you put the shit back together anyway. I don't care if you tried to leave it the same or marked it. You're going to have to adjust it when you put it back together. That or you're doing it wrong. Well, now that I've got that loose up there, I've got enough slack down here. I just back this nut off all the rest of the way. Give myself a little cable grab there. I can slide this sucker back. Slide that nut above, and boom, I'm through. Now I can drop this fucking wheel. And I'm gonna pull the brakes out in a minute and check them. If they need it, well, I'll show you how to service them. If they don't need it, fuck you, you ain't gonna see that shit. But when you do go to pull this, you have to pull this brace, and this whole thing will fall out after you've got the axle out. It'll just come right out of the rim. So we might show you that, we might not. It depends on what the shoes look like. If they're good, fuck it, I ain't gonna do shit to them. If they're bad, well, hey, I'll show you how to change a set of shoes. But meantime, I just figured I'd show you that because I've seen so many people that get on these old Hondas. They're used to working on this new shit, and they don't know that little trick. Just loosen the goddamn cable up top. You got plenty of slack to get it out through that slot. Simple as that. Alright, holler at y'all fuckers and fuckettes later. Alright, fuckers and fuckettes. Now, I haven't cleaned the spokes yet. I got a little bit of them done, but I got the hub cleaned. There's the before, and actually this one's a lot cleaner than the front was. We don't count this as the after. Now, this I spilled some soda on it after I cleaned it, so I gotta clean all that shit back off, and this black shit will come off with some Mother's Mag and aluminum. That's just left over from the buffing compound I was using. And if y'all watched that last video, you know this bitch came in, she was ugly. And she's still pretty ugly, but I did my little side cover. She all nice and purty. That's on the, so you can adjust your valves. And then your points are under this one. I want you to notice there ain't no fucking rust left on that. And I did this one, and it's still got a little bit of pitting in there. But she's nice and shiny. If you're back 5 or 10 feet, you ain't going to notice some pits, except for on the top. But I'm going to get those out with semi-chrome in just a little while. I started to polish the engine a little bit. Got that side cover pretty well polished. I cleaned one muffler. And you can see I left this one unclean. Look at the difference. I left an unclean spot here because I ain't all the way done with this muffler. Look at the difference in that shit. And now, you want to know my secret? I've been using, this is a 300 grit sanding pad on a Dremel, and I've been using a right angle drill with a buffer, turtle wax rubbing compound, and then I hit it with one of these sticks, which I've got the one I've been using back there. This is a Jeweler's Rouge Give Bright Shiny Luster to Steel, Aluminum, and Chrome. And you can see I've used the shit out of that pad. That was a 6-inch pad. It's probably 4-inch now. I burned up another one. Look at this shit. I wore that motherfucker down. I still ain't done with this bike. And then for the small parts and for that most of that chain guard, I used this back here. I gotta get new pads on it already. Look at all that dust and shit. That's all fucked up cloth. I didn't use a wire brush. I didn't use nothing else. And we're coming a little ways on the 650 here. And somebody had asked about Freddie French's race bike on one of my other videos here on YouTube this morning. And we haven't made much progress. We have not found a starter clutch that will hold up to this engine. The starters are doing fine. The starter clutch is what keeps fucking up. And that's just because of the compression. This engine tears up them starter clutches. You get about 2 starts out of them, and you can't kick it. You will go over the bars. And there's no compression release. I suppose we could add the ones that go under the spark plug, but that wouldn't be how Freddie raced it, so we're not fucking with that. We'll probably end up making our own damn starter clutch. We just haven't gotten that far yet. So anyway, we still haven't done this Mach 1, this Kawasaki Mach 1 triple right here. Still looking for parts, trying to find that goddamn oil pump, because we do want to bring it back to exactly like it was. And we don't want to make another drag bike. We've already got a couple of fucking 750, the Mach 2 triples that are drag bikes. This guy sold. I was pleasantly surprised that it sold for $841 on eBay as is. And it's up and it runs pretty damn good. I like it. Doesn't idle worth a shit when it's cold though. And of course, progress on mine. I got these fixed. They actually work now. I don't have to do the bungee over the back thing no more. And what I did is I stole a set from an 84 and just put them on the same nuts from the fucking 83. I don't know why they fit. I don't give a shit. I just know that they fit, and I'm happy with that. But that's my portable tool kit. When I go look at a bike or something, I've got everything I need. Compression checker, voltage checker, you name it. Alright. Anyway, I'm fixing to do the side covers. That's this morning's project. And we're probably going to run down to Punta Gorda today and just grab a parts bike, because we're going to need it. It's going to be cheaper to grab a parts bike than it is to grab the parts that we need for this. Alright, holler at y'all fuckers and fuck yets later.